two videos here. The first one is of my pond and the filamentous algae that's growing on it, and how Spatterdock seems to be able to stop this growth from penetrating it. This runs from July 18th through July 23rd. These days were very hot. Every one of them was in the 90s or above. Monday, for instance, was 92. Tuesday was 96 with a heat index of 112. Wednesday was 95 with a heat index of 110. Thursday was 100 with a 110 index. Friday was 96 with a 107 index. Today, Saturday, supposed to be in the 90s again, and it may rain, so I wanted to get out there and make another video before the rain actually hits the algae and maybe make some of it disappear. I wanted to get a true test of the day beginning this test and the day ending today to show if there's any difference and if there's been any penetration of the Spatterdock. Okay, this is the second day of a string of 90-plus days of weather we're having here in East Central Indiana. And what I'm doing is testing to see if this filamentous algae can penetrate into this Spatterdock. And so far, it hasn't been able to. I don't know what the magic is about this Spatterdock that seems to stop the algae from coming through. My main thing right now is not to fall off this ladder. And so far things are looking good. The heat index today is 104. So it's really hot. If this Spatterdock's ever going to have a chance of failing to keep out the algae, it's going to be this week. Come Sunday, I'm going to give this a check again and see if all these days of 90-degree weather and over 100 heat index was able to keep out the algae. Really interesting, I think. And I'll post this on the forum. Over and out. Okay, this is the sixth and final day of me taping this Spatterdock and seeing how it keeps out the moss. We had a rain last evening. We got 2 tenths, but it's starting to sink the moss, so I wanted to get out here and get a last video before we have any more rain. It may rain again today. I've only found 2 places where the Spatterdock had been breached by the moss, and one of them was only about a foot square, and the other was about 6 foot long and about 2 foot wide. I'll get a close up of that after a bit. But outside of that, in all this heat, I mean, we've had really bad heat, like almost everyone has in the country now. And the pond temperature yesterday was even up to 95. So I think the Spatterdock's doing a pretty good job. I don't know why. Also, I filmed out in this open spot you can see right out there. I've filmed it from the side here. I'll show you in a little bit. I hope it comes out pretty good. There's a lot of activity going on like there was when I had the tadpoles. But I really had tadpoles then. I mean, they're all over the place and just look like raindrops just coming up and hitting the surface. There's some of that going on now. That could be minnows. I don't know. But maybe I've had a little second spawn of tadpoles, which would be nice. So anyway, I wanted to get this in with my first video. This is the 6th day of 6 days of really hot weather, high humidity, one day was actually 100 degrees, and the heat index was 110. That's what it was. Okay, I'm going to try to get this all put together and posted. Okay, here's a spot where the Spatterdock was actually breached a little bit during this hot spell. Not much. It's probably about 6 foot long and about maybe 2 foot wide. But outside of that, that's about it. Okay, if you take a look at this part of the pond, you can see all this commotion going on out there. Now, I don't know if that's minnows, or maybe we've had some tadpoles that's rehashed again, because that's kind of the way a lot of times the tadpoles look like raindrops. If that's the case, maybe they're eating algae, I hope. Anyway, you can see it's pretty busy out there.